Hey everybody, Joe here. I'm going to check out a puzzle today called Near Symmetry by Anon. Normal Sudoku rules apply. That's 1 to 9 in every column, row, and 3 by 3. Cells separated by a black dot have a 1 to 2 ratio. Digits in a cage do not repeat and sum to the total in the top left corner of the cage. All the numbers inside a quadruple clue must be in the 4 surrounding cells. So, we have a 1, 2, 3 and a 1, 2, 3, and all three of these numbers are going to be in the top 2 rows here, which means that they all must belong in this row here. Or else there would be repeats in one of the boxes. So, a 1, 4 can only be a 1 and 3, therefore we know the 1 and 3 is here, and the 2 is in one of those, and the 1 and 3 are also in that column there, somewhere, in some order. What else do we have? We know this cannot be a 1, 2. It could be a 2 here and a 4 here. It cannot be a 3, 6 either. So that tells us that the 4 does go here, with either a 2 here only, or an 8 could both be in either. 1 as well. Oh, this one here is also a bit interesting. This cannot be a 1, because then the 2 would have to be here, and we know it belongs in this row. So it is either a 4 or a 6 only. This one here is also interesting because it has to make a continuous 1 to 2 ratio with each other. So this middle one is always going to be a 2 or a 4. Because 3, 6 cannot be in this equation, because then 1 would definitely repeat. And these outside ones are going to be from 1, 2, 4, 8, like such. So it could be 1, 2, 4, or 2, 4, 8, basically, in some combination. But this is going to be a 2 or a 4. And in both of those cases, it will block out the 2, 4 possibility there. So this is going to be a 3, 6, which gets us started. A bit. These cannot be a 1, 2. I think that's 2, 4. And I think that's all I got there at the moment. Okay, what else? Oh, well, this can only be a 1, 2, which puts the 1, 2 here, which puts the 3 in this column, which puts the 1, 2 down here. The 1 for sure goes on this row now, because again the 1 is in the top 2 rows of these outside boxes, but the 1 must go in one of these boxes here, which means that this must be the 2, as the 4 could not neighbor a 1. It is not in a 1 to 2 ratio. A 1, 4 is not. And that also means, since we know that 1 is in one of these boxes, and it's in one of these boxes, then it must go in this box. Which is also of note, because an 18 now needs 17 more and can only be made with 1, 8, 9. Also, since we know that the 2 is in the middle and we know that the 1 is with it somewhere, neither can be an 8. So we know that the 4 goes, so this column here is going to need a 4 in it, but we know the 4 goes in one of these squares here, so it cannot be in these 2, and it cannot be in these 3, so it must be in this top column, and that is the only spot for it. And this is going to be a whatever is left, a 5, 7 combo. A 1 cannot go here, because if it did, it would need 18 more, which it could not get. 9, 8 being the max. Same on this side, it looks like. Yes. Which, again, puts 1 on the top 2 rows of these outside ones, and puts the 1 here, because we know it belongs in this cage. So, either 1, 7, 2, 6, 1, 7, 3, 5. Or it could be some totally different number as well, I suppose. Okay, this could not be. This cannot be a 3. Because if it was, again, the 3 would be in the top 2 rows of the outside, but it cannot be down here, as this row is full. So since that cannot be a 3, it cannot be a 1 to 2 either. So it must be a 4, 8. That is the only thing left. Okay. What does that give me now? Oh, another thing. 19 plus 19 is 38, which means that this is only 7 left in these 3 boxes, because a row or a column or a 3 by 3 box, if you add up 1 to 9, you're going to get 45. So since we know the totals of these 2 cages and they equal 38, there's going to be 7 left, which can only be made with a 1, 2, 4, which takes 2 out of here. The 3 could still go in there. If it was a 3, it would be with a 9, 7 only. But it doesn't have to be. Okay, what else do we have? Where's some more boxes that look interesting? This can be a 1 or 2 pretty easily. 1, 7, 2, 6. Oh, this is a 1-2 combo though. Neither one can go at the bottom. So, we're making a couple combos in this column here. So we have basically 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9 left to place. The 3 cannot go here. The 3 could go in any of those though. 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. I don't see anything too interesting there at the moment. But again, if this was a 3, it would be a 9, 7. Okay. I'll just try to remember that. Oh, we made a 4-8 combo here as well. So 1, 5, 6, 7, 9. 5, 6, 7, 9 is these outer deals here. I don't know if I like that mark though. These are 5 digits long, and they have a 1 or a 2. And that could be a lot of stuff. A lot. The 3 cannot go in this row here. It does go in this row, therefore it can't be in this column. So it's in one of these 2 boxes, which is a bit of a help. This box is 18, and it has 2 cells, which are maximum of 5 at the moment, minimum of 4. So 2 left would either be 14 or 15. It's getting there, not quite there. What else is needed? 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are placed in this row. 5, 6, 7, 9. And something else. 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I put too many high digits in here, that's going to get awfully high, awfully fast. But if this was a 1 and this was a 2, this could still be 9, 7, so This cannot be 9-8 though, for what it's worth. So, if this was a 1, there'd have to be either an 8-6 or a 9-5 in here. Doesn't seem too wild. The 8 could go in one of these. Or a 9-5. If it was a 2, then it could be kind of a slew of things. 9-4, 8-5, 7-6. All would equal 13. That's the leftover. If it were a 3-2. 2. Can I make any more combinations with any boxes? Oh, I said that the 4 had to go in one of these. If this is a 2, then the 2 would go down here. It would go in one of these 2, actually. Don't know yet. About 5. Can 5 go? Can 5 go in here? That would be 5, 8, 10 at the most. Yeah, I could go with an 8. Would be 12, 13, with a 5, 4, 14, with a 4. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3 are play. The 4 cannot go here. Right. The 4 is gonna be in one of these 2. Because 4 has to go here, 4 has to go here. So they're just gonna kind of transpose along this horizontal line. Oh, that only tells me that 4 can't go there, though. It could still go there. Bummer. I thought that I had locked it down to this box here, but maybe not. It could go here, and here, and here, and in one of these. I think that would be okay. Right. If this is a 2, one of these are a 2. And then this is a 2. If this is a 1, it wouldn't really help. I doubt this will help, but that's 16. It would leave, oh yeah, 29 for the remaining 5 digits. That could be quite a few things, I do believe. Okay. What about this cell? This cell will see a 1 and 2, no matter what. Oh, because they're right below it. I guess that's not as neat of an observation as I thought it was when I said it. I'm thinking, where does this go in this 3x3, but I guess it could go in several places. But it cannot go there. One of these 23 cages are going to have a 9. And one of them is going to have an 8. I don't think they both could share. If they did, it would be 17, 18, maybe so actually. Oh no. What if it's 17, 18, 19 with 4? Nope. Yeah, so 9, 8 cannot go in the same column. Because if they did, you would see 17, the minimum this would be 18, and it would need 5, and it would either need a 2, 3, which it can have, or a 1, 4, which it can have. And if it was a 2, then it would be 19, needing 4, and that would have to be a 1, 3, which it can have. So 9, 8. Oh, what about on this side, though? 17, 18. Again, it couldn't have a 1, 4, or a 2, 3 because of here. And if it was 19, it would need a 1, 3, which is already there. So, one side will have 9, one side will have an 8. What are the other numbers? It's going to be a 6 and a 3. If the 9 was with the 6, it would be 15, 16, 15, 16, it would need 7 more. It couldn't have 6, 1, couldn't have 5, 2, couldn't have 4, 3. 15, 16, 17 was 6 more. It couldn't have either of those. So a 9, 6 cannot go here. Could a 9, 6 go here? 15, 16, 7 more. Couldn't have a 6, 1. It could have a 5, 2 here though. The 9, 6 could go here. Okay, 9 cannot go with 6 on this side. Can 8 go with 6 on this side? If it was an 8, 6, it would be 15 needing 8. It can't have 5, 3. Can't have 6, 2. Can't have 7, 1. 14, 15, 16 needing 7. Can't have 6, 1, can't have 5, 2, can't have 4, 3, no. So the 6 cannot go on this side. The 6 goes in this cage. It could probably go with, well that means the 3 goes in this cage. That was our other number. And then the 9 and the 8 go on one side or the other. But could 9, 6 go here? I think it could. That'd be 15, 16 needing 7. It could have the 5, 2, right? What about 8, 6? 8, 6 would be 14, 15 needing 8. And that wouldn't work because if 1 and 3 were taken, you couldn't really do the 6. So 8, 6 with 2, would that work? 16 needing 7. This is with a 2 this time. So we can't use 5, 2 here. 8, 14, 15, 16, it would need 7 more. No, that would not work. The 8 will not work with the 6. So the 6 must be paired with the 9. The 3 must be paired with the 8. Now will one or the either of those not work? This is 11. If it was a 1, it would be 12, needing 11. So it would be 7, 4, 9, 2, 8, 3. It would have to be 7, 4. What about, let me just, temporarily, if it was 3, 8, 11, 12, 13, needing 10, it could be 6, 4, could not be 7, 3, could not be 8, 2, could not be 9, 1. So the 4 definitely goes here. And the 4, which is now, therefore this is not a 4. So this is 8, 4, and then we get the 3, and then we get these coming out of that. That's gonna be like that. So now we have 12, 15, 12, 15. If it was a 1 here, it would be a 7. If it was a 2, it would be a 6. Those are the only options with that one. Okay. The 4 also does go in one of these. The 8 goes up here in this corner. That is now a quadruple. 1, 2, 3, 8. So this is going to be 5, 6, 7, 9. Around this outside with the 4. And it's also 5, 6, 7, 9 in the row. So these two numbers right here. The 4 also made this one the quadruple in this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, these two numbers are going to be up here because of that. Because this is like a box full of numbers. That's a box full of numbers. And the remainders are all the same, so to speak, which are 5, 6, 7, 9. So whatever goes here goes up here, whatever goes here goes down here. How about this side? This is going to be 15, 16, needing 7, which would be the 5, 2. I think that was maybe the only one. 15, 16. Yeah, it would have to be a 2, 5. If it was 15, 16, 17, it would need 6. And it could not get 6. So it does have to be the 1 with the 2, 5 down there. This has to be the 2 with the 6. Let me just total that out. 18, 23. Yeah, that is correct. That gives us that, that, and that, and that. 6 goes down here somewhere. Eight goes up here somewhere by Sudoku. See it here and here. 3. All of these are either seen or full. 3 goes here. Or else I could have just told that by Sudoku. And also, nope, not quite. This is 2, 5, taking this 5 out. That is a 7, this is a 5. These two are going to be from 7, 9. Okay. I think this one, oh no. Can't say that yet. These two are here. These two are here. Right, so I can't really do either side there. If this was a 3, this would be a 5. If it was 1, it would be a 7. Both those work. 1, 7, 2, 6. Both work. What are the other numbers? It's going to be a 7 and a 5. 7 works there, but 5 does not. 5 works there, but so does 7. So this one, let's see, 5 does not work, 7 does. So this is only 6 or 7 only. But that doesn't really help matters. Let's look elsewhere. Oh, 5. Okay, 5 can no longer go in this row here, so it does go over on this side. What about 7? Or 8? No, or 9. I think those are okay. This is missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 goes down here. It's also missing 8. Yes. We see the 8 above, so it goes in one of those two. And this is going to be a 7 or a 9. So no matter what we do over here, we're going to get a relatively high number. And these two are going to be low. I think it's going to be kind of the, well, not necessarily the opposite, but can an 8 go in here, I guess is what I'm getting at. If it was an 8-6, it would be 14. And this could not be a 1-3. If it was an 8-7, it would be a 15. This could be a 1-2. It cannot be 8-9 though. It probably could be 9-6. No. Yeah, it could be 9-6, and then again 1-2. What is the... So the smallest number I can make up here is 13. With 7-6. And that's going to leave 5. It would have to be a 1-4 or a 3-2. I wonder if that's what I do. So this can be 2-4. I don't like that, I don't think. That's the smallest number though. So that is the biggest number in this box are all small digits. Does that interest me? That may interest me. I don't know if it does or not. Should that interest me? I guess that's my question. How do I know if that interests me? If this was 7-6. If this was 7-6, 13, it would have 5 left over. Oh, this could still be... This doesn't have to be 1 or 3. Can this be 9-7? Yeah, it could. It could be 1-2. It can't be 9-8. It could be 9-7 or 9-6 though. 9-7 would be the highest then. So 7, 6 would be the lowest. Seven, 6 would be the lowest. And I would need 5 more down here. And that would have to be with a 1, 4. The 1 would have to go on the right. 4 would have to go here. 3 would have to go on the right. 2 would go here. That's the only option for 7, 6 up here. Now, let's swap to the highest. A 9, 7. Would have to be a 1, 2. Just like that. Now let's meet in the middle. Let's go with a 6, 8. 6, 8 I don't think will work. No, it will not, because you need a 1, 3, and they both have to be in this column. 7, 8 could be a 1, 2, however. 6, 9 also does not work. I do think that this is only a 2 or a 4. And whatever it is, it goes in this column, or row. 4 also goes in one of these 2 spots. By Sudoku here. The 1, oh yeah, I got that. So did that tell me anything? The 9 can go with a 6 here. The 7 could also go with the 6. The 8 cannot go with the 6. The 9 cannot go with the 8. The 7 could go with either 1, I think. 7, 5 would need 3. Oh wait, no, the 9 can't go with the 7. What am I doing? That would be a 1, 2. No. That would be a 1, 1. The 9 cannot go with the 7. The 9 cannot go with the 8. But the 9 could go with the 6 if it was 1 here, 2 here. Otherwise, the 9 goes in the corner. And if the 9 did go in the corner, this could not have the 8, 6. Right. So if the 9 went here, it would force these to be 8, 6. Which that would be 14. And this would need to be 1, 3, but it could not. That just tells me that the 9 does not go there. The 9 could go up here though. Or the 9 could go in the box with the 6. But the 9 does not go there. And this is basically only 6, 7, or 8. But the 9 could still go here with the 6 only. What was it? Okay, what was with the 4? The 7, 6, I think. This is getting a bit confusing now. The 7, 6 would put the 8 here and the 9 here. And it would have put a 2 or a 4 there. Which is fine. Oh, this is already a 1, 3. Right. So the 4 cannot go there, because this is a double. So the 4 must go here. And that has been there for a while. I just missed that. It also forces the 2 up in the corner, which resolves the sides 2 as well, and the 1. This is now a 3-8 combo wombo. That also finishes that side there. It's gonna finish more than that. The 6 here. We have a 6 looking up this way. The 6 goes here, which means, if we remember, that forces the 6 up here, and we see 1 right there, so the 6 goes there. No longer a 6 there. This could still be a 6-9 like that, or a 6-7 as well. Okay. The 8, C goes in the middle column there. 2's over there, 4's over there. 6 can be kind of wherever-ish. 4, middle, 6, kind of wherever still. Okay. Can this still be its numbers? Yes, it can still be any of those. This can still be 1, 7, 2, 6. That still looks okay. 3, 5, 7. Going up this column. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 7, 9. Left in this 3 by 3. This is 5, 7, 9. Left in this 3 by 3. This one goes down here. I wonder if that's gonna be worth a... Let's make sure here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. The exact same numbers as we had found in this box. So this green is a different number. It goes in one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And we know where 6 is. So green is there. The other number that is not 6 The other number that is not 6 goes here. And then the other number, green, goes there. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna help, but it may. It's basically 5, 7, or 9. Does that help me? Don't think so. What about repeats in these boxes? No, that's not gonna help either. Okay. We look for more clues. I've done all the crop keys. Think on some cages more. If this was 6, this could be 7 or 9. If this was 8, this could be 7. I mean, it's 6, 7, 9, right? It's only 7, 9. So we've made a 7, 9 combo in this box, and now we've made a 6, 8 pair, which is somewhat helpful, maybe? But if this was 9, it would have to be 6. If this was 7, it could be either. Okay, maybe we think on this 18 box then. It's also going to have a 7 or a 9. If it's a 5-3 as is, then it needs 10. Which could be a 9-1 or an 8-2. I don't think that's the way I'm meant to go. Maybe though, not sure. It doesn't seem to be turning out any more than this is 9, this has to be 6, this would be 8, this is 7 though, that could be 8. Oh, it's so close. But this could still be a 1, 2. The 5 cannot go there. The 5 could still go on any of those. The 7 could go on either side here. And probably does. But I'm not quite sure. So I can't quite mark it. Well, where else can 2 go? Oh yeah, it can go literally in any of those. Although it cannot go here. I don't think it could go there. Actually, it can't. Because if this was a 2, that would mean this was either the 1 or the 3. So 2 cannot go in this column. Neither one of those. Here it can't go because this would be a 6. Here it can't go because this would be a 1 or a 3. So the 2 does go in this middle. There we go. At least we know that much. And therefore this is not a 2. And now Will we get help with 5 out of that? Maybe not quite, but that is some progress, nonetheless. One, 3, 5, 7, 9. This is a 2-4 combo, by the way. Does that interest me? This is so close to being a 1-3 combo, but I don't know how to prove it. If this is a 3, this is a 7-9. That could still be okay. Alrighty. What does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4. It can be 5, 7, or 9. I'm gonna have a lot of 5, 7, 9s poking around, ain't I? That's all that can be, is a 5, 7, or 9. Can the 8 go here? Yeah, sure can. Could be with 5, 3, 2, even. Interesting. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Finding a lot of the same numbers in several boxes, aren't I? Can the 5 go here? Oh, well, I don't know if that matters. So 5 could go there. That mean it could go in any of those. Can the 5 go in that box? That's what I'm curious about. It would be with 14. It could be with the 8, 6, which is possible, because they're both in this column. 8, 6 could go here with the 5 here. This would make a 1, 3. The 5 would go there. The 5 would go up here somewhere. It couldn't repeat in the box, but it could go like here, here, and up here. This number, however, is going to be in this column, whatever this is, because it's either there, it's one of those, and then one of those, one of these. What about the 7 9s? Let me see. This one is green. One of those is green. Let's make this one up. Let's just see what this does a little bit. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get very far at all, am I? Maybe. Green will go in one of those. It will go in one of these. It will go in one of these. It's gonna be one of those. Not quite. Yellow. gonna be in one of those. I don't like this one though. It's like got a crooked little jag to it. Right. Not quite. I might leave it for now, but not quite what I was hoping for. What if I colored the 9? Oh, the 9 does go in one of these. And what about the 5 and the 7? Well, green does go in one of these. One thing I can say is they definitely have to go in one of these bottom rows, don't they? Because, like, it can't go there and there, because there's no room left down here. So one of these is going to have a 9 or a 7. Let's see, which one of these? And it definitely could have both. The 7 cannot go here though, and the 7 cannot go here. But the 7 could go there. If the 7 did go there, this would need 12 more. I don't think the 7 can go here. Let's see, if the 7 went here, it would need 12 more. It can't be 8-4 because of this. It couldn't be 9-3 because of this, and then it couldn't have another 7 and be 7-5. So the 7 cannot go here. 7 cannot go here because the 1 couldn't go there. Oh, and this can't be a 7 because it's a 1 or 3 only. Wait, is this a 1 or 3 only as well? No, that could still be a 5. But anyway, 7 does not go in this column. Which means 7 is here or here. What else does that mean now? That means that 7... Seven goes in one of these. Seven could go over on this side though, and be with that 3 with a 9. Is this 7? I don't think I know that. This could still be 7. This could be 7. This could be 9. This could be 9. This could still be 3. Does this have to be 3? Ah. This is rough. If the 9 went in here... Oh wait, it could be a 7 as well. Can the 7 go in here? I guess that's what I'm after. This can only be a 1 or 2. 8, 9. What now? Can this be an 8? Yeah, it could be with a 2, 5, 3. How about this? Can this be an 8? If it was an 8, it would need 11 more. Can't have a 7, 4. Can't have a 9, 2. And it couldn't have another 8, 3. But it could have a 5, 6, I suppose. 5 could be there. 6 could be there. Could have the 5 went down here. It would have needed 14 more. 9, 5, or 8, 6. Wow. Striking out all around. 1, 7. Alright, come on. We're almost there. Just finish it, you know? That's all you gotta do. Can I put this as a 3? If I did, I doubt I'll be able to map this around. As is. Nah, definitely not. Or else it would already be done, right? A 3 would go in one of these. 3 would have to go. 3 already has to go in that box. So 3 cannot go there. Wait a minute, 3 cannot go in any of those. 3 cannot go there. Three goes in one of these. Is this a 379? Well, I guess here's the thing. If this is a 3, then the 3 goes here. But if the 3 does not go here, this is a 379 in this box. So one of these boxes are 379. Oh wait, what if the 3 goes here? And the 3 goes here. No, that can't work. Right, then it would have to be like that again. Because if the 3 did go here, it could not go there because then there's no row on this. There's no space on this row. So anyway, the 3 goes there if the 3 goes here. But if it does not go there, then it has to belong in this box. And it would have to be 379. I guess is the point. Which means the other one is gonna be 5, 6, and 7. Now, what side will 5, 6, 7 not work on? And I don't think I know that yet. What? 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 can literally work on either side. You're kidding me. Wow. How rude. Cruel and unusual. JK, JK. Alright. And what do we got now? What about 6? Can the 9... Can the 9 go here? It would need 10 more. Cannot be 6-4. Cannot be 7-3. Cannot be 8-2. Cannot be 9-1. So the 9 cannot go here either. This is only a 3 or a 5. I do believe. If the 3 goes here, the 3 goes here, and it goes here. If the 3 goes here, it goes in this box and it goes there. If the 3 goes here, then it goes in this box and it goes there. If the 3 goes here, there, and there. It goes here, there, and there. It goes here, there, and there. Wow. Okay. Maybe the point is right, the 7 and the 9, neither one can go in this row. That means the other one has to go up here. This is a 7 or a 9, which makes it yellow. I guess this could still be... What was the other combination? Like a 5, 6, 8, I think? But this is yellow down here. And then this is yellow. So is this going to be 793? Can it even anymore? Where does the 5 go? The 5 does not go over here, because then the 5 would have nowhere to go. Therefore, the 5 goes over here, but it can't go in that top one. But it could go in either one of those. Arg. But it also says that the 5 goes here, which is good. And it says the 5 goes here, which is good. Yes. That just says that it doesn't go there, though. Bummer. But this is not green now. This is green now. Green goes in one of these. Yellow goes in one of these. With some other number, a 6 or an 8. And it will be whatever this color is. Or whatever this box is, I mean. Will be down there. But yellow and green now go in this deal here. So we know that this cannot be the 973. So this is a 5. Because the other one was 864, right? Yes. Now this is a 1-3 combo wombo. This is a 7-9. This is not yellow or green. This is a combo wombo of the highest order. This is a 6-8. They will just flippity floppity. This is going to be our 7-9-3, which makes green in the corner there. Because if it's 7-9-3 down here, green and yellow must be down here. So this is not 8. One of those two are 8. This is going to be a 7-9. There's going to be one of these are a 3. One of them is a 7-9. I may just go ahead and mark those as such. And that's going to leave me with the 4-8 there and a 5-6. 5-6. Okay, not loads of help there, I don't think, but that is okay. Okay. This is 7-9. Green can go in either one of those, I suppose. What else is missing from here is a 5. We've got... This is a 1 or a 3. Is that helping me yet? That means this is not a 3. That means this is a 3. Good, good. That means this is a 5. 2 total. This is a 2. That was a legitimate combo wombo mark. This is going to give us quite a bit. I say with high hopes. This is... Well, 7 goes there. I'm still not certain if it is yellow or green, though. So I'm just going to leave that as is, I think, for the moment. Why don't I know if that's yellow or green yet? So it could go like that. Yeah. It's going to be a booger all the way to the end, isn't it? Which is fine. Don't mind that at all. Is this only a 3? Green, green. One of these are 5, 7, 9. This could be 3. I'm not sure. Let me think on that. Oh, this is... Alright, this is 5. And we need 13 here. That has to be a 7, 6, doesn't it? So green is 7. Right. So that is not yellow. This is yellow. So therefore, this is 9. Let me... I got sidetracked here. 5, we need 13. So that has to be 7. This has to be 6. That has to be 8. 9 is yellow. So we're making 7. We're making green 7. We're making yellow 9. This is our leftover 5. 5 is not green. This is 7. Green. That's 13, 17, 18. That is good. This is going to be a 7 to make 8 in the cage. 9 and 7. 9, of course, is yellow. 7 is green. Green. Let's just go ahead now that we've been doing it all along. That gives us the 8, which is going to give us the 5, 3, I do believe. It definitely can't be 9 now. 9 is going to be in this side square. This is going to be a 5, 3 in that box, in that killer cage with the 18 total. 9 is going to be there now. This is not. Do we have all of our 7s and 9s? I think we do now. I think that does it. Okay, so this is 9. That's 9, that's 9. This is 3. This is 5, 3. This is going to be 6. This should be 6. And this should be 5. And yeah, that does it. Nice puzzle there by Anon called Near Symmetry. Check it out for yourself. Link will be below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.